skin to win. Let's go.
Yeah.
Good game. Good game.
Good game, guys. Welcome back to a new Team 2K TV versus the World segment. This time, we're doing something a little bit different, and we're adding a new teammate. So, welcome to Team 2K TV. Derek, firstly, tell us about your position and who you're running with today.
Thanks for having me. Excited to be here. I'm running with a 6'9" power forward, 7'6" wingspan, basically a defensive anchor, helping out John in the middle today.
Let's head to a real game in the rec. And Brian, you're benched today, so...
The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At point guard, Jacob Gilliard. At center, Xavier Tillman. At small forward, Vince Williams. At the other guard position, Luke Kennard. And now, the starter for our LA Clippers. Starter at shooting guard, standing 6'5". Number 4.
It's the NBA. And check it out. The opening lineup for Memphis. We've got Luke Kennard, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot. And for the Clippers, filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court, and it's Harden in at the point. Grant, the All-Star break is soon approaching. How important is that break for the players?
Oh, the break, it is so crucial. It is needed, no question about it. And any chance to get some rest is a big bonus. Also, of course, refocusing as a team and making a plan for the rest of the year.
Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
Here's Gilliard, defended by Harden. Jackson on the wing, over Leonard. Jackson gets the bucket.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Left side, Harden. On the wing man. Kicks it to George. Fires the 3, gets the 3 ball to go.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
This Clipper squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars?
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Williams, 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Now here's George. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Atlanta.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came in the league. Incredible.
Here's Jackson. 4-point game. Knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Leonard on the wing. Defended by Jackson. Leonard passes to George. 6 to shoot. Outside for Harden. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Jackson. There's 1:40 left in the opening quarter. Here's Williams. Here's Tillman. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Hangs, and it's Leonard with the bucket inside.
You see, Kawhi demands that you guard him physically. This guy's so powerful, sometimes it doesn't matter.
The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac. What do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
Williams' shot is good.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Kennard with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. To the inside. Good work defensively by Leonard.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Zubac. The three is up. Leonard can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Here's Harden. And the basket is good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Gilliard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And there's the lob. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Harden fires away from outside. And that's not going to go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 1. Let's take a quick break. And then it's on to the second quarter after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. We've got Santi Aldama, and it's Gilliard in at the 1. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, James Harden is not worried about his legacy. He said, quote, "I'm going to be remembered in basketball. I'm one of the people who changed the game. Honestly, the only thing I'm missing is a championship." But Brian, he is not stressing. He said, "The moment I stop having fun, I'll be done."
Yeah, marching to the beat of his own drum, Allie. Thank you.
How about Zubac making great use of the up fake, get that defender off balance.
And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Roddy, no good. And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard.
Harden comes to help. Out to the wing. Here's Roddy. And again, Memphis no good. The Clippers in the lead. George left side. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Aldama. Here's Gilliard, defended by Harden. To the wing on the left. Here's Roddy. No made baskets yet. Aldama outside from the arc. Fires in the triple.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
George outside. Pass to Leonard. The claw! Flashing his way inside.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And here's Kennard. Here's Gilliard. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Grizzlies ball.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for James Harden.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, but I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
A line change here for Memphis. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Rose outside. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Harden with the defensive effort. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Zubats against Rose. Conchar, right side, from deep. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Leonard. Leonard gets there for the fast break finish.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Conchar. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Ooh, poked away. Harden with it. Now guarded by Conchar. Here's Leonard. Leonard spikes it down.
It's starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
The Grizzlies shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Rose against Harden. Outside, Williams. To the left wing. Rose outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Harden. And again, Memphis no good.
That's a difficult shot. And if he could do it again, I think he definitely would pass it off there.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, now let's check in. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 12 points and 3 rebounds. It's easy to see the effect he's had on his teammates. He's been the catalyst for that. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers? And that's going to do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Terrence Mann is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Leonard passes to Harden. Leonard against Jackson. Leonard outside. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Gilliard. No points so far. Back to Tillman. Denied by Leonard.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, the claw says, not here, not now.
Another shot. And the nice bucket inside from Harden. Harden's gotten his second bucket.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Williams with it. Guarded now by George. Pass to Gilliard. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Paul George.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Leonard outside. Here's Zubats. Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal
Well,
foul.
Kawhi has become one of the smartest offensive players in the game, understanding use of the shot fake and what it can give you.
Leonard for a free throw.
And Leonard drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Here's Jackson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Jackson's got 11.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
On the wing man. Zubac's inside. He's against Tillman. A nice shot by Zubac.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Gilliard. Still without a bucket. Jackson gets the bucket.
What a night for Jackson so far. This could be the level of play we see from him consistently in future seasons.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Clippers next season will inaugurate their futuristic new home court in Inglewood, designed to give fans every comfort, and the Clippers a distinct advantage as well. Along the baseline, 5,000 fans will fill 51 uninterrupted rows. The section, nicknamed The Wall, is acoustically designed to be loud. So, Brian, you better get ready.
Turn it up. Thanks, Allie. All right, let's take a glance at which two guards have been shooting the ball the best from outside the arc this season. Well, you look at Powell, never leave him open. Second in the association from deep. And, of course, Luke Kennard.
These long-range shooters almost always have the green light because they're just so accurate.
You don't want to get into a three-point contest with any of these players. The range we see among that group is beyond belief. Even against the tightest of coverage, no shot is a bad shot for any of them.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Konchar's checked in. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Pippen. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. He's guarded by Zubac. Fader on the way. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
LA basketball.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Aldama. No good with the triple. Los Angeles is going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And he's going for the oop here.
Kawhi Leonard understands when and where to deliver the ball to his teammates. Pretty play.
And here's Jackson. And so it's Los Angeles ending the quarter up 10. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
22.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Luke Kennard out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Jackson, and it's Tillman in at the center position. Leonard against Jackson. Leonard outside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, this guy is never a bad option in a tough situation. Kawhi Leonard under duress. Nicely done.
Kennard outside. Knocks it loose. Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches it. Paul George pulls it in.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Harden misses.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Rose. Unable to get that one. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Pass to George. The 11-footer. The shot off that time. George has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
Now here's George. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Back to man. Here's Harden. Gets an open look and hits it. And the Clippers lead by 12.
This is what you call pre-shot preparation. Being prepared on the catch to fire before the defense can react. That is nicely done by James Harden.
And Ronnie gets it to go.
Assist from Derrick Rose.
The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to man. It's George on the wing. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Jackson. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
Come on. God, check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Inside. And there's Jackson on the assist from Rose.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Pass to Harden. Jackson against Leonard. Harden from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Clippers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kawhi Leonard.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Clock at 6. Here's Gilliard. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it go. That one rolls around and rims out. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. The 3 ball. Kennard with the rebound. Here's Gilliard. Kennard on the wing. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
See you again very soon.
Well, now we have some time to check in with it. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie...